This is Monica Brinkman, and welcome to It Matters Radio. Um, we are brand new on Vaughn Live TV for our Sunday shows, and this is our first Sunday show here, and I hope that anyone that stops by will share us. Um, our Sunday shows, we have two of them. One's at 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Eastern Time, and the other's at 7 p.m. The one that we have right now that we're bringing to you is interviews with musicians and bands. And Carrie Hall and I do the interviews. So I hope you'll share that with everyone. And we do have one later at 7 p.m. and we call that our spoken word show. And that's when our other host, Kenneth Ween, brings a person on, and it could be someone that is an author, it could be somebody that is with the organization, someone who just wants to talk about an issue. But that's our spoken word, and that's under miscellaneous. But tonight, Carrie, tell us who you have.
I have a wonderful young lady. She hails from Independence, Kansas. She's a singer, songwriter, amazing young lady. Her name is Michelle Knopick, and she's a college gal. She will be graduating, I believe, this year, pretty soon, as a matter of fact, with her bachelor's. And just an amazing young lady, beautiful voice, and a beautiful person, and I'm really going to enjoy interviewing her today.
Yeah, of course, I'm going to be part of that interview also, because I can never keep my mouth shut, you know that.
That's okay.
So, folks, in just a moment, we'll be bringing Michelle on with us. Here you go. Hello, everyone. This is Monica Brinkman, and I am so very, very happy and pleased to present a very new talent to you all. And I'm very bad with names, so I'm going to have you correct me if I say your last name wrong. But this is Michelle. Is it Knopick or?
Yes, it's Knopick.
I actually got close that time. I did better than normal.
No,
But I want
you're good.
people to remember that name, Knopick,
Hey.
because you're going to just fall in love with Michelle's music. And in fact, I wanted to ask you right away because I thought that the name of your release, Fairies, which is the newest one,
Uh-huh.
was just so wonderful. What made you name it that, and what was your concept of the music? How
Uh, as
you
in
created?
concept, well, basically, I wrote that song in my room, crying over a boy one time, and I
Oh,
was like, oh my gosh, like, why? Like, just because he was rude, didn't treat me the way I was wanting to be treated, and know, like, my worth. I was
yes.
like, honestly, it came flowing out like word vomit on my guitar when I was just crying. And then I know, so then it was like there's that, and I had a couple of songwriting coaches kind of like help me like take out because I had like a million verses, had so much to say. They're like it's a little too long. So then I cut it like two other things that I said in there. But basically, it's about knowing your worth and just
Mhm.
knowing that just because one person doesn't see it doesn't
Right.
mean
And you don't
you
want
know.
that person anyway, you know.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly. So
it's,
true.
and what's funny, I've told people many times, you can love someone, but not be with them.
Yeah, it's very true. It's very
Yeah,
true.
it's hard to find that person that you love and you can live with the rest of your life. And I always tell people, don't settle for anything less than that. Better to be by yourself and just enjoy yourself. So
Yeah.
anyway, that's a wonderful story though. And I
Thanks.
find, we interview quite a few musicians, of course, and the things that happen in their life that are either painful or joyful or issues, that they get upset with, it's
Uh-huh.
actually such a good thing for them because it brings those type of things to occur where they get an inspiration and they can write and they just write and there's the song.
It's so true. It's so true.
Do you write all your music or?
I do. I do.
I just find that amazing. I that people can just do that and tell a story because a song's a story. And I want to tell everybody after we interview Michelle, we're going to play a couple of her songs for you, and you're just going to fall in love with it. before I start getting into some more questions, where can they find you? I know you have a website.
They can find me at michelleknopick.com. That's Michelle with two L's and then Knopick. Again, that's Knopick. And you can honestly look me up on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and just Michelle Knopick. And I'll be the first one. I'm the only one in the world. So, yeah. That's cool. So I decided to stick with my name just because of that. I was like, well, no one else has it. So
Well, I remember names like that also. It's easy. You're right. So that's great. I love it. And no stage name. Be yourself. Now, I noticed when I visited your website that you have actually sung with other people also.
mm-hmm.
And very, very talented people. And do you plan on doing that in the future, or do you have someone you're just going to stick with right now? Excuse me.
I plan on I love doing like duets and like group work, so I would probably be doing that like here and there and all that kind of stuff, but probably just stick to the single just by myself kind of
Yeah,
thing, you
well,
know.
you have the talent, you have the voice for it, so I think that's
Thank you so
wonderful.
much.
And I just love the fact though that you enjoy harmony. I bet
Yes.
you probably just going to do that for the fun of it.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I did choirs my whole life, and it was a lot of fun, and so it's great having that carrying into like commercial music. But you have to learn how it's a lot different than choir, you know.
Oh
But
yes.
I don't know. It's great. I love it so
Yeah,
much.
the studio is a little bit different, isn't it? I know.
It is just a tiny bit, but yeah.
So, have you done any shows recently, or do you plan to do any?
Yes, I actually just played at CMA Fest. Played like 5 shows, like BB King's, George Jones Museum, Music City Bar and Grill, and in August, I don't have a lot of shows in July at the moment. I'm focusing on graduating
Yes,
Belmont,
yes.
so I have like one more month of that, and then in August, I'm performing at where am I performing at? Let me think. I'm trying to think. Let me see. I have like 5 shows in one week. They're
Wow.
all. I know Bobby's Idol Hour. I'm performing. Let me see this really quick.
And what state are they in, or city?
They are all in Nashville at the moment. I'm currently going to be booking out of Nashville. So if you want me to come to your city, just let me know, and I will go and perform at a venue. Just let me know.
All
But
right, absolutely. We can do that. Um, People, I want you to listen to that. And I know that after you hear Michelle's music, you're going to fall in love and want her to come to your city. So Nashville's a good place to be. And
mhm.
I know a lot of people there. There's so many different venues that they sing at. I mean, some of them I hear will go into shopping centers and they sing, or they'll go, like you said, to a bar, or
Yeah.
to a regular venue that is set up for musicians. So it's a great experience. I'm gonna excuse myself. They decided. Did you hear that? That sounded so funny. I think Carrie might be here. See if we can get her on.
Hello.
Hello, Carrie.
I am so sorry, Monica. For some reason, my internet went, and then I had to reboot.
Carrie, it's okay.
Yes.
We're in the middle of an interview right now, so let's
Okay.
continue.
Okay. I'm sorry.
And we can't. I'm sorry, I had to cough. Michelle's been telling us about. She has quite a bit coming up this month and in August also. Michelle, what is your major?
My major is commercial voice, singing and music business at Belmont.
Great. I think
Therapy.
you're very smart for getting a major and graduating, because it's a tough world. Not that you're not going to make it in the music
It is. It's
industry,
really
but
tough.
if you don't, you absolutely have something to fall back in, and nothing greater than helping other people.
It's so true.
Right.
Yeah.
So, Carrie, can you hear us okay?
I can hear you fine. Can you hear me okay?
Oh yeah, why don't you go ahead and
Okay. I apologize, Michelle. I have a bit of a computer thing. Michelle, you have had such an interesting set of careers. I wanted to talk to you a little bit about your teaching. What did you do for teaching?
What do I do?
Yes.
I just got hired at a studio here in Nashville just to do voice lessons.
Oh, cool.
Basically, any kind of genre. That's basically my major at Belmont. We sit there and have classes with all these artists, and all we do is critique them and tell them what they should do better, like what they do good and what needs to be improved and stuff. So that's
Right.
basically my major is.
Wow.
But yeah, so just different kind of genres and stuff. I'm excited for that. So,
And you also taught children, I understand.
yes, at a couple places that I worked, I'm just starting voice lessons though. I haven't actually started any voice lessons, but I've done a couple of songwriting lessons with a couple young kids. So that was fun. It was a lot of fun.
That's
oh,
great.
Yeah.
So Michelle, I know that you have a big dream. Where do you want to perform and why?
Where do I want to perform? I would say definitely the Grand Ole Opry in Ryman, Ryman Auditorium. That's my main goal. I don't know. That's always been a dream of mine since I was a kid. Just reading all the stories of like Hank Williams, everybody that's gotten to perform there.
yeah.
It'll be a dream come true if I ever get to. When
And
I
there's
get to, actually.
right, and there's a nightclub also in Nashville that you had kind of your eyes set on, as I recall. Was it
Uh,
like a? Let me see. I think that's the information that I had. It was someplace you really, really wanted to perform at in Nashville. Was it a club?
the Bluebird Cafe.
That's it. The
Yeah,
Bluebird.
yeah.
Why? Why the Bluebird
Yes.
Cafe? That's interesting.
Probably just because of the show Nashville. I don't.
All
It's just
right.
Why
it's
not?
it's
Why
world,
not?
So it's like, hey, I played there. They're like, oh, that's cool. It's a cool venue, and like all the major songwriters in town basically perform there. So yeah.
Oh, how fabulous! You are you going to be graduating this year, or do you still have a little bit more to go?
She was talking about that
Oh,
already,
I'm
Terry,
sorry.
but that's okay.
Yeah.
So,
No, it's okay. Yeah, I'm graduating in August. Basically a month. I have to pass piano proficiency.
Ah,
That's the only thing stopping me from graduation.
Miss Pam.
So, yeah, if I don't pass that test, I'm not graduating. But so the pressure's on to work hard. So
yes,
it's gonna happen.
Right.
you'll do it. You'll do
You'll
it.
do
Pass
you.
it. I'll pass it.
You will be fabulous.
Thank
I
you.
just think that you're such a wonderful young lady. You have a great voice. I just think
Thank
you're so
you.
fabulous. Um, what started you in your interest in music and singing? Where did that come from?
Whenever I was like 5 years old, I was singing in church, and my dad was singing and playing guitar with me, and I would like every Sunday just be singing with him. And ever since then, I just loved it, and I started taking guitar lessons when I was a kid, and I got in choirs. I did a lot of talent shows in school. Were the main thing that made me realize that I wanted to perform was basically talent shows in school growing up. So. Yeah, pretty much. And then I did a show at Neowalla, which
That's what I want. Yes, Nia Wall. Talk a little about. You got to be. Was it Queen or Queen of the Talent part of the contest? I
oh
thought that
yes.
was yeah.
So basically, our town, like all the surrounding towns in Southeast Kansas, come together with just seniors in high school. They just come together and do a pageant, and it's so fun. You get to do it with all your friends, and there's like just Miss Congeniality, Miss Talent, like all this kind of
Right.
stuff. And I remember praying. I was like, God, if I don't get Miss Talent, this is horrible. I was like, if I don't get Miss Talent,
No, go for it, girl.
I was like, I'm not pursuing music because if I do pass it, if I do get Miss Talent, then you're telling me I need to go to Nashville. So, and I got Miss Talent, and I was like, okay, I'm going to Nashville.
Your answer.
All right.
Yeah.
That's-
So, like, yep, I'm going for it. I'm going for it. But
yeah. And you've played a lot of different festivals. What was that like? That must have been interesting. Just
um,
outdoor festivals or
Yeah, I have. Yeah, I've played at a lot of different festivals in Southeast Kansas, mainly around that area growing up. It was a lot of fun. I played with a band called Old School at the time. I opened up for them and did background vocals, and that was a lot of good times. Good times.
Oh, absolutely fabulous. And you're so young, Michelle. What are you, 22 now?
I'm
22 or 20?
23, but thank you.
It must it must be really exciting for you. Now, this is your bachelor's degree, correct?
Yes.
Now, are you thinking maybe masters later on, or are you going to think more about going to into your music?
I am not getting a or a master's. I'm just
Okay.
gonna go straight into touring and
All right.
singing and recording music. I'm hoping to get a record deal by next spring. So I plan on pitching myself next spring to a record label. So hopefully that happens.
Oh yeah. Oh, it will, Michelle. You're fabulous. You've got
Thank
such
you. Thank you.
a fabulous voice. You have a lot of really neat songs that you sing that we'll probably be showing a little bit later. What one means the most to you, or do they all mean a lot to you? The ones you have.
Um, I would say there is a song that I just wrote and recorded. I haven't released it yet, but it's about one of my friend's sister who committed suicide. That is probably the most dearest thing to my heart at the moment, just because a lot of people go through that kind of thing and questioning that kind of stuff. And I wrote this song. It's very folky kind of stuff. I haven't released it because I feel like I need an upbeat, like the next song I do is an upbeat first, but I plan on doing a music video with that song.
Oh,
And
great.
basically about suicide awareness and,
Um,
That's
but
great.
we'll do that song.
I
that's
love
great.
You'd be
I
here.
love folksy songs, so
Yeah.
you have to let me know when you get that one released.
Right. You have now. Are you working? Going to be working on an EP? Is that correct?
Yes, and my next single, which will be out at the end of July, is called Tonight. And I actually just worked with my producer 2 nights ago, and we got some fun hand claps in there. Yeah,
All right.
it's very country, like my voice is folk basically, but it's very country. Got banjo, mandolin, guitar, all the fun things. But yeah, so I'm excited for that song.
Sure, mix it up a bit. Why not?
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
exactly.
So just for the folks that are going to be watching this later, where can we find your music?
Yeah, let them know again. Yeah, because we want.
Yes.
Definitely. You can find it at michelleknopick.com. You can find it Michelle Knopick on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Go like my Facebook page, Michelle
All
Knopick.
right.
I'm the first one. I'm the only one that will pop up. So yeah, anything just Michelle Knopick, MICHELLEKNOPICK. I would love to meet you as well. So
Oh,
please
sure. We'd love to see you. Yeah.
or message me or
Come to Oregon. Come to Missouri and perform.
okay, I will. Yeah,
Hey, we have to request that, so we'll just have to share it with everyone and let them know. Michelle,
yeah.
I wanted to ask you. You've been performing for quite a while now.
hmm
Was there anything that really stands out in your mind that you'll never forget during a performance, and why?
I think what stands out in a performance is whenever fans get to, or people that just start singing your song with you. It's like this bonding experience. And like my dream is be able to have like LP Field or just a huge stadium with lights and everybody just singing a song I wrote in my room. I would say that kind of moment just with your fans or people that you love just singing a song that you wrote and just enjoying it. I don't know. That's a great moment right there.
Do you have any fans that follow you that will travel to see you at different places?
Yeah, I do. I've actually locally around here on Reverb Nation, I'm number 24. I'm really excited about
All
that.
right.
Um,
Yeah.
been working hard, and I have a lot of friends that tell their friends, and a lot of people have been coming out because I just now started performing a lot in Nashville because I've been focusing on school and my music and my sound and knowing what I want to produce first, so I've been focusing on that. So now I'm like, I can finally breathe and start performing and doing what I love.
Right, right. Well, I think that in the, with all the studies and everything you've been doing, that you're doing wonderfully.
Well, thank
And
you.
it can only go um, better from here. Um, it struck me about the song that you wrote about suicide, because there are a lot of people who can relate to that.
Yeah.
And it's something that most people just want to shut away, and shun. Like it's something that to be ashamed of, or they don't want to speak about it. But I think it's happening a lot more nowadays,
It is.
especially when you have times of war and there's so much post-traumatic stress and such taking place. And I'm really glad that you're writing about that. I know that we had my own, here's Punky, my own nephew committed suicide at a very young age. And it was just shocking because no one even suspected there was anything wrong. And there's so much guilt involved with it. But when you get a song out in the open like that, it opens communication.
It does.
And I'm just really glad. Do most of your songs, do you usually have a meaning, a purpose, or do you have some that are just for fun and other ones that are going to be serious?
I would say typically, like all the songs I have written have always been like purposeful, kind of, or not that no song isn't purposeful, but
Right.
like, topics that I can relate to somebody with. Just, I would say it's the serious topics I typically write about, but I mean, lately I've been writing a lot of lighthearted songs,
Aw.
summer
That's nice too.
and
Yeah.
just fun, kind of chill things, I guess. I don't know, but my friend, yeah, a lot of my family is like, you need to start writing happy songs, upbeat songs, and I'm like,
I
you're
don't want
right. I'm a very upbeat and happy person. So I don't know. I guess it's easier to write when you're sad because half the time things just flow out of you versus whenever you're happy, it's like you can't. I mean, besides like Will Ferrell's song, "I'm Happy," like
Yeah.
it's hard to not be cheesy when you're writing happy
No,
songs.
that's right. It's a little bit more difficult to
It
do
is.
that.
It's a craft to be able to write well. So I've been writing a lot more upbeat songs though, so I'm excited to get those out as well.
Yeah, I can't wait. I just can't wait.
Well, what you have out now, Michelle, is so fabulous. I can't just say how thrilled I am with your music. Oh my God, girl, you're going to go far. We get funny feelings. We get cold chills on our neck when somebody's good, and I get cold chills when I listen to you.
Thank
So,
you so much.
so
Thanks.
it's like I'm a fan. I can't wait. So, are you going to be working in a studio, maybe recording an EP soon, or do you
Yes,
have?
I was actually just talking to my producer Jared Conrad and Sean Guff, and I'm really excited. I plan on probably after I graduate in August, where I'll be working on recording an EP.
Right.
So right now we've just been working on this single tonight, but I'll be working on recording all of those songs in about August. So hopefully they get out in about November, probably.
Cool. Do you have a name for your EP yet, or are you going to be?
Yeah, I'm still in the deciding factor of what kind of.
Which one? Which
Yeah,
title?
exactly. So if you go to my shows in August, maybe you can help me figure it out. I don't know.
Hey, let your fans have a contest. Let the fans name it for
Yeah,
you.
like you decide what it's gonna be.
That's a good idea, Monica. I
Great
kind of
idea.
like.
I'm gonna
Great
do that. I'm like, go to my show and you get to pick the name of my EP.
Yeah, to get people
Right.
to come out, and they should. And
Yes.
Absolutely. So, do you have any gigs out there for those that'll be in your area where you're going to be performing at the next few weeks?
Yes. August 9th, I will be playing at Bobby's Idol Hour at 10 p.m. Also that night, I'll be playing at 9 or 8 o'clock at Blue Bar in Nashville. Both of those are in Nashville. And then I'll be playing at the Country August 10th.
good.
7? Yeah, at 7.
At
So
7.
yeah, so those are a couple of shows. And if you follow me on my Facebook, you'll see all those, or you can go to my website and that'll be on there. So
Great.
Cool. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm excited. Well,
Yeah.
please extend your tour dates the next year or so out our area, because we would
Yay.
either Monica or I
Well,
or even Ken would
Carrie,
love to see you. Yes.
what we need to do, and what all people need to do who are listening to the interview, is wherever they are living, have a demand for Michelle to come, because that's what they need. They want to
I agree.
they want the house to fill up.
Right.
Yes.
And so the fans have to get involved and if they want to see Michelle, they need to get involved and make it happen.
Absolutely.
I
That's a good
completely
idea.
Yeah,
agree.
because I think if it was up to Michelle, sure, she'd love to tour the whole world. You know?
Yep.
But
Pretty
Yeah.
much. Pretty much.
You just may. You never know.
that's right.
That's a good idea. Yeah. I think
One
that's
day,
next.
one day maybe. No.
Yeah.
Hey.
Well, you know,
got-
to
right.
tell you the truth, there's some great loyal fans in Europe and such. And
Oh,
if
yes.
you ever
I
get
know.
a chance to tour there, do it, because they'll be asking you to come back if they love you. They're real, real, real loyal.
I gotta
Yep.
go there.
Yeah.
Gotta
And believe it or not, I hear from our other bands, Tokyo and Japan are also great. It's a great area too.
Oh yeah, if they love you, they
Yeah.
love you forever. It's
You come back and back and back.
yeah, it's not like kind of like in the U.S. where okay, well that was a flash in the pan. Who's the next great person?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
There's just so much great music,
There
But-
is, but I just know that myself. When I like somebody, I like them, and I'll follow them. And I think that's how fans should be. They have to be more than greedy for their own what they want. They need to be supportive and give back to the performer.
Right.
I completely agree.
And that's I always tell people that. Do you have any pets at all?
No, I want one, but my roommates they don't want any pets at the moment. I did have a dog back at home in Kansas where I'm from, but she passed away like a year ago. It's okay.
Did
I
you
come to terms
have
with
her
it.
since you were young?
Yeah, probably for a good like 10 years or so. She was a great dog. Her name was Angel. But
Oh, what a beautiful name!
That's a nice name for a dog.
she was a
Right.
full breed chow, and
Aw.
yeah,
I didn't mean to make you sad. I'm sorry.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not sad. I'm not sad, but she's great.
Yeah.
I love dogs. But
I do too. I have two of them. So
there's plenty of dog walkers. Like everybody walks their dog around, so I just pet theirs, and I just don't take care. I don't have to take care of any.
Not a bad idea, really.
Yeah, because I still get that. Ooh.
Okay, all the males out there are gonna want to know if you are in a relationship.
Yeah.
I am not. I'm single right now.
Ooh. Get the word
Thank you
out,
for
Taylor.
asking. No, but yes, I'm single currently.
That's right. Well, you're going to be meeting some. You're going to be meeting some fabulous people, I'm sure, in
Yeah.
the business and out.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're just such an amazing young lady. I mean, I am going to ask you this question, and Monica will forgive me. I haven't asked this in a long time, but I wanted to know: do you prefer live performance or do you prefer studio performance?
Live. Live is more intimate, and you get the real quality, versus studio. You can do. It wouldn't even, you don't even have to have your own voice in a studio. You can do so many different things to your voice. I kind of like the intimate.
You like the real deal.
I like the real deal.
Yeah. And you know what I always like about live also is you get that immediate response from the audience.
Yeah.
And
Right.
I don't think there's anything that matches that. You can't get
Yeah.
that in a cold studio. You can have fun in this studio,
Yeah, exactly.
but not
Experience.
the intimacy that you get with your audience when it's
like
live.
being authentic. I like to be authentic with my music and my sound and make sure people get what they hear in person. You know what I mean? So
Do you know what's we don't have too many rules. We have to love your music, to invite you on. But one of the things that we always look for are people that are authentic, that it is their voice, or they are playing the instrument, or they did write the songs, because anybody can fake it in the studio
it's true.
and make something up. So it's people like you who have the real talent,
Well, thank
and you have to know that.
Thank you. I was on the phone with my grandpa the other day, and and he was telling me how I was singing in the back of the car with my sister and said how it's just a horrible sing. Like, he told me I could not, like, carry a tune. And I was like, well, and
Oh,
so
well,
whenever I told him I wanted to go to Nashville to sing, like, he hadn't really heard me at that point, you know?
Yeah.
And he was like, really? You really want to go to Nashville and sing? And I was like, well, I've been working hard, you know? It just shows, like, a lot of people think they can't sing.
Yes.
And I had, like, to start from scratch, and I have worked on my voice for years. Like, I had the worst twang when I was in 8th grade. Like, people from my hometown have probably realized how much I've worked at it, because I didn't have the best voice in 8th grade, 7th grade, you know. So anything, I'm just saying, you can put your mind to anything and do it.
Well, yeah, it takes
yes.
training. I don't think a lot of people realize that.
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
It's
yeah,
so
you can wake up and sing, but it doesn't mean you're going to sing well.
yeah, exactly. It's true. It's very true. Yeah.
And did you
I
want to say
just,
something, Carrie? I'm sorry.
no, that's okay. I just, look, again, I'm sorry if I'm raving, Michelle, but I think you're just such a fabulous young lady. It's just very thrilling to talk to you. So let's look ahead, let's say 3 years. Where do you want to be in 3 years?
In 3 years, record deal, still in Nashville, but touring. Plan on having probably my first CD out at least,
Oh,
you
cool.
know, because I'm just doing singles and EPs right now, but it'll be easier with a record deal to do a whole CD and get that stuff on shelves at, you know, Walmart, Target, all those different kind of places. And yeah, hopefully selling out LP Stadium in Nashville and
Oh, yeah.
opening for someone, you know, or I don't know. That's what I don't know. I'm going to keep working at it. So.
Yeah, don't give up your dream ever.
No.
Even if, let's say, something happens and you have to work somewhere else for a while, do still continue to do this, because you never know what's around the corner. A lot of people give up, and in the next year or 2 years, they would have made it big time. You know,
Well, thank you so much. I'll take that to heart.
just have confidence in yourself,
Well, thank you.
because you're wonderful and talented and wonderful person. So humble, also.
Thank you.
And, and we love your age. You're so young, and to
Thank
me
you.
anyway. To me being the age that I am, dear, anybody under 25 is amazing. Okay, so
I'm almost 24, so I'm like, I gotta keep working really hard. I'm at that like prime age where it has to be like kind of like now, or you know, I don't.
No, if you keep your voice well, if you don't strain your voice, you can sing forever.
yeah,
Really. I
Like,
mean, look at some of the, like, Patti LaBelle and all of them. Oh,
yeah.
well, they're still going. and
just so
they're-
you treat it right, you know.
Yes, exactly.
That's the secret.
So
Oh, okay, well,
So,
go ahead.
Michelle,
Ma'am.
I just wanted to say that we do have a monthly newsletter.
Okay.
Actually, it's not Punky. Punky actually writes the newsletter, doesn't she, Monica?
Our cat. It's called From the Litter Box.
Please keep us updated. You can go to www.itmattersradio.com.
Perfect.
Tell us about your news. Keep us updated on your concerts, and we
Yes.
would love to have you back again, maybe in a year or so, or maybe sooner, and let us know what's going on. Because
Yeah, definitely. I would love to come back. Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah,
so
Michelle,
welcome.
and I want to remind everyone again who's watching the interview that if you love Michelle's music, please share it with other people. If you want her to come to your town, make that happen, because that's how you're going to hear more of her. Michelle, thank you so much for
Thank
the
you, dear.
interview. It's been wonderful.
we appreciate it.
Yeah, I wish you much
Great.
success, and do keep in touch. I don't care. Let us know when when your next CD is released, or when you have anything happen in your life, and we'll be sure to get it in our newsletter for you.
Well, thank you so much. I
Absolutely.
really, really appreciate that.
Okay, you take care, and guys, get ready, because we're gonna play some music, and you're gonna fall in love. Bye bye.
When an old friend I happened to see
And I remember the night of the beautiful Tennessee waltz. Only you know how much I have lost. You know I lost my little baby the night they were playing the beautiful Tennessee waltz. I was dancing with my baby to the Tennessee waltz. When an old friend I happened to see.
I introduced him to my baby, and while they were dancing, my friend stole my sweetheart away from me.
I remember the night of that beautiful
Tennessee waltz.
only you know how much I have lost. Oh yeah, you know I lost my little baby the night they were playing the beautiful Tennessee waltz.
They all say, why bother? It all ends the same. You put your heart out on the line and you don't get anything. A lot of people will tell you you learn when you're young to put up walls before you fall. That's why everybody's alone. But I still believe in fairy tales, still believe in love. Even after a broken heart, no, I won't give up. No, I won't give up. Oh, I've been there too. I tried to love him. I thought everything's fine till she started taking his time. Couldn't take back what wasn't mine. But I still believe in fairy tales, still believe in love. Still believe in fairy tales. Still believe in love. Even after a broken heart, no, I won't give up. No, I won't give up.
Wow, amazing songs, Monica. This gal, isn't she fabulous?
Yeah,
Oh my gosh,
and she said she wrote the song, you know,
yes.
and I just find that for a young person just amazing. And one of the things that we were talking about before, Carrie, and I know you feel the same way, is that when we look to bring guests on the show, we always look for people who are real and true.
Hmm.
You know, nothing that's fake, because like I said, you or I could go in the studio right now at our ages and they could do things with our voices and everything else. But I think everybody will agree after hearing her music just now that she does have great talent.
Oh, absolutely. And you know what's so wonderful, Monica, and I know I've mentioned this a few times, is that they are so young. She's so young, so excited about her singing and stuff. I really feel like she's going to go a long way. And she mentioned she wants to perform
Yeah.
at Grand Opry, and also she mentioned the Bluebird Cafe. I think, you know what, Monica? I think that could happen for her. She's that great. It's my own opinion, folks, but that's what I believe.
Yeah, and you do have to have more than just talent. You have to have the determination.
Absolutely.
But I see that happening with her because she's taken control. She didn't just say, "Okay, I can sing. I've written music and heck, good school." You
Right.
know, she has enough sense that she knows she needs to get education along with this. And I think
Right.
that's wonderful. But anyway, I hope everybody enjoyed our first show with our musical guest, Michelle Knopick. And I hope you would check her out. Join us at 7 p.m. tonight. And we have a gentleman named Chris Agnos. And he's with Sustainable Man. And you will love him. He's just one of the kindest persons in the world, and he cares about humanity. Now, tell people about our shows. Oh, Carrie,
Mhm.
let them know about our Euro Indie shows.
Oh, absolutely. Now we are on live on TV Live. We're same days, Monday through Friday.
Through
Four.
Saturday.
Oh, I'm sorry, Monday through Saturday, 4 p.m. Eastern time.
Yes,
Correct.
correct.
Please come and join us. I'll be there Monday, maybe not in person, but I'll be chatting. So, you know, come and join us. And and also, I do want to mention, folks, vote. When you get your indie, vote for your favorite songs. 'Cause you're the ones to put it up there for us.
Yeah, I don't think they might know that our Euro Indie music shows are actually from all around the world.
Right.
And you're going to find every single solitary type of genre that you can think of. It might not all be in the same day, but during that week, you're going to hear it. And after you've listened, and I'll go ahead and start putting the names up of the artists and their songs in the chat room, so you'll have those each day. But after you've listened, pick your favorite one or two and go vote for them.
Absolutely.
And we give you many times the link to vote. And why should they vote, Carrie? What,
Well, why? Because your music makes it to Friday on the top 20, and that's where all the music for the previous week is displayed. And who knows? Maybe your song, if you voted for it, got to be number one
yeah, you never know because we have seen them just jump like that.
all over from
And
one
it,
to three.
yeah, it's only because your vote. So actually, when you vote for one week, you'll be hearing the results of that the following Friday. because
Right.
we ended it Saturday. They tally it up, and then we present it the following Friday. Okay, folks, don't want to bore you too much with all this, but we wanted to introduce why we're here and what we're doing. And I hope that you'll tell other people about us and that you'll come back and join us. And until then, thank you so much, Carrie, for being part of this today.
Bye bye.
And we'll all see you tomorrow. Bye bye.